I had
Hell
something.
yeah.
I had something I thought was funny to start it with, and I forgot it.
Cool.
Looks like we've finally run out of things to say to each other.
What's great is that's not the first time you've said that on
Is
this
it not?
show.
Fuck. Oh,
And
I look like such
that,
a hack. Oh, no, and my green screen. Fuck.
Want to see the cookies I made?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I bet they're gonna look fucking scrum diddly umptious.
Oh, I want to cook
They
it.
they look average, but they taste really good. I don't make a lot of cookies, but I knocked it out of the park. Um,
Hell yeah.
so January 4th is J.R.R. Tolkien's birthday. And so every year my wife and I watch the extended editions of Lord of the Rings, like surrounding that day.
That's
And
cute.
I made a spice mix. Avery knows this based off of, well, one of the spice mixes that I made is based off of Lord of the Rings. And I made cookies with that spice mix and it was killer. But I'll show you the cookies. All like the pretty ones are gone because I ate them, but it has Token's monogram.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a little iced sugar cookie.
Oh, cute.
Is
That
that very
looks bomb. Is the spice mix, is it spices explicitly detailed in the book, or is it you doing some dramaturgy and finding out what might be around based on his influences?
Yeah, no, I haven't told like anyone in my life about this outside like Avery and a couple, like my family knows.
Okay.
But for a while, I've been making spice mixes. It's like one of the things that I enjoy. I do research into time periods or historical events or different lores, like worlds. And then based off of what's mentioned in those places or what would have been there historically, I craft a spice mix. And then the idea behind it is like, this is what it would have tasted like potentially to be there. So for the one for Lord of the Rings, I have two. One of them's still in beta, but the one that I'm done with, it's the sweeter one. It's not savory, and it uses only. I did research into like the foods, herbs, and spices that have been mentioned through all of Tolkien's works, including like the Silmarillion, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, his poems, and off of that, I crafted a.
No, I'm actually very impressed. It's just so, you also do this thing where you tell us the most fucked up shit every day of the week. And then randomly you'll be like, I've never told anyone this. And it's just a very cute, like, like hobby. And it's like, that's your secret. But then you're like saying the most awful things I've ever heard just off the cuff every other day.
Josh, with love, do the spice mixes like taste good or do they taste like accurate to the time period, which is like it would have been good for like a medieval peasant, but if they had like a Cool Ranch Dorito, they would be like better than anything I've ever had.
My first priority is to be historically accurate, but a second close priority is to make them enjoyable. But it's really not difficult because it's our, at a baseline, we enjoy a lot of the same things that we've always enjoyed. And so I just tweak them until they make sense. But I used the sweet Lord of the Rings spice for the cookies. I've named it Good Tilled Earth because it's a line from the um from do you know that line? Is that what you're
No,
spelling?
no, I
Okay.
just it's
No, I'm
it's
we're
funny that
smiling.
it's very nerdy and it's very cute.
It's just so we're smiling at the wholesome nerdiness of it.
I might start selling my spices soon.
You should.
There are so many licenses that you need to apply for and acquire in order to sell food items in California.
Yeah, but not spices.
Welcome.
But yes, including spices. Because you
What?
It's historically accurate to sell spices without them being regulated.
Dude, you think
that's
Marco
true.
Polo had a fucking, ch- I don't know.
My
License.
dad watched the first 10 minutes of that Marco Polo Netflix show thinking it was a creative choice to have them speak in another language the whole time and never use subtitles, and he didn't realize he turned on German dubbing. He's like, damn, these
Why
like
did we watch it?
he was like, the Huns really sound kind of German. I don't really.
He's like, I guess that's my bias. I thought I knew things about it, and I guess that's on me.
All right. Well, on that note, I think we should get started. Hey, everyone, and welcome to Gaslight Game Show, the only character-driven game show with real-world consequences. This is episode 13 of season 2, Hundreds of Beavers, about a movie with a title we did not need to make a fun of. Every week, a movie is selected, and we all watch it. And every week, each of our 3 contestants creates their own character and writes reviews for that film in their voices. The contestants swap their creations amongst themselves and read each other's work here live for the first time, responding to questions as the characters they wrote for one another. The catch? I have to guess who originally wrote what. Every episode has a winner and a loser. Winners get rewarded, and losers
Get punished.
punished.
Losers get punished.
Ditto.
No one's safe, not even me. As always, our contestants are Josh Horst,
Hello.
Avery Baker,
Filled with dread.
and I'm your host, Max McCune. This week, we didn't plan ahead, so we brought back an old featured guest, Jeffrey Nolan. Jeffrey, would you please tell everyone a bit about yourself?
Forecast for today. Silly.
Okay. Oh, cool. Before we start, let us say our prayer to our editor, Samantha, who is asleep because when we start late, she does not join. Saint Samantha, we ask you for guidance and thank you for your grace in the twilight of our decency and goodness. Sweet dreams. Amen.
Amen.
Moving on.
Amen.
Today, for episode 13 of season 2, Josh elected that we watch Hundreds of Beavers, a documentary about the North American fur trade. But before we talk about how beaver genocide created a Great Lake and set back interplanetary spaceflight over 100 years, we have some business to attend to. Avery, ¿qué hora es?
Tiempo de punishment.
That is correct. Last week, Josh won. But with winners come losers, and last week, Avery lost. And Avery, what do losers get?
Punished.
That's correct. 2 in a row. Avery's right, but Avery still lost. And as punishment, it is potion time. Each
Hooray.
member of the game show has formulated and named a signature cocktail for Avery to craft and then consume live on camera. Last time we did potion time, it was just us 3 boys. But now we have a 4th mixologist, Samantha, our editor, and she submitted her very own recipe under the Boy Drink trademark.
Honorary
Avery,
boy.
are you ready to reveal, describe, and sample our various potions?
Yeah.
All right, get ready to Boy Drink.
Boy drink.
Boy.
All right. Okay.
Drink those boys.
I know last time I was able to spread out a little bit more. That's not the case this time, so I'm going to show you as I make them. Also, a couple of you, mostly being Samantha and Max, requested random alcohols that instead of buying in full, I went and got shots of them from people who had them.
Nice.
So that's going to be true here too. We're going to start with Max's. Hell yeah. Max sent me this text on Christmas, ruining my holiday. He calls it nothing. He did not come up with a name for it.
I forgot
I'm
about the
calling
name.
it the financial abuser. This drink includes eggnog, Fernet Branca, squirt soda, hot Cheeto garnish, and a celery salt rim. This is the Fernet Branca in a glass. I had to borrow some.
It looks elegant.
Has anyone ever had that?
Not yet.
It's like a licorice-y liqueur. You take it as a shot.
Oh, that's gonna go super nice with the squirt.
Oh,
This was the most fun I had on Christmas, was remembering I had to do this.
This was how my family and I bonded, was coming up with the ingredients for my potions.
Shut the fuck.
Avery, I know it's a punishment for you, but I hope you know that it brought a lot of other people joy.
Squirt soda.
Yum, 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 yum.
It's curdling. Hot Cheeto rim.
You're supposed to rim the glass.
I know. I'm making a mistake. Hold on. I'm just putting it in.
Okay, that's better for me.
And celery, salt.
Nice.
Looks like good salt.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And you give that a little whisk.
Oh god.
I feel like it's worse with the whisk.
Yeah, you should. Oh, God. That color is horrible.
Horrendous.
That's a boy drink. Oh.
That's a boy drink.
That'll put some air in your chest.
All right.
She's taking it like a boy.
Boy drink.
Hooray.
Shall we chant for you?
Boy
Boy
drink.
drink. Boy drink.
Drink.
Boy
Boy
drink.
drink.
Boy drink. Boy.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right.
Next up,
Wait, you're not gonna drink it?
I drank it. Want to drink? You to drink it all?
It didn't technically say it on the thing that she has to drink
Here.
it all.
Did it not say in the punishment?
But it's
No.
kind of the spirit of it.
Oh, she's doing it. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna throw up.
I am only asking because you drank all of the last ones, and I
Right, that's the only reason we ask.
Yeah, I didn't know you got weaker. That's kind of crazy.
Ooh, the chew is rough.
Oh, she's chewing the Cheetos.
Oh.
Oh. Dude, I think I shouldn't have done the eggnog. That's rough. That's enough. That's enough. I'm calling it on my drink. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god. That was brave.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. I genuinely didn't know that you weren't gonna drink it.
All right, who's next?
It's okay.
Do we want to walk through like what are the sensations? What are the notes you're getting?
Yeah. There's
Which ingredient did you taste most?
What's it called? Bronca.
Fernet Bronco.
Fernet. That's
It's pretty strong.
yeah, and then the texture that the eggnog added was a real treat. All right. This next one is from our editor Samantha. She also did not name it, so I'm calling it the Eva Braun. We're starting with Pink Whitney. Wow.
Oof.
Whole milk.
Oh, dude. Me and Samantha really went the liquor cream route.
So then Samantha wanted me to rim it with mayonnaise and Tums.
Ugh.
Yep.
Ooh. I didn't even know Tums was an option. I didn't even know you could just do it. It's like put Vicodin in it. I don't know. Just
Right. Oh God. One's just going in. Okay. And then she wanted me to put spray cheese on top. I forgot about the spray cheese, and then when I went to the grocery store, there was none. But don't worry, Samantha. There are recipes online which mostly consist of Velveeta. So I have my Velveeta.
Ooh.
Fuck.
God damn.
Wait,
Avery, I would never volunteer to do that. You're braver than me.
one day they're not gonna find you, and it's gonna be my fault. Okay. I can't think of anything because this is a lot. The colors are crazy.
Oh dear. This is not coalescing at all.
Oh, it's just completely.
Okay. Okay.
It's just a bunch of separate ingredients. Oh my god.
Separate. The Ava Braun.
She's also gonna be a little tipsy after this. She's had 2 shots.
He's doing mayonnaise and Tums straight to the dome.
Dude, I can't.
Almost nothing else in the tank.
Boy, drink. Boy, drink. I can't believe she's getting mayo with that. Holy fuck.
Smear on the grass. I would never do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Is Jeffrey's drink.
Jeffo.
Jeffrey did name his drink. He named it the melting pot. This one includes
Like Brooklyn.
it is going to be rimmed with sugar, which I didn't rim this one, so we'll just go ahead and do that.
Rimmed with sugar. That's kind.
Yeah, that was kind. That was kind. We have Bailey's.
So far, this is a real drink. We're off to a good start right now.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Then we have tomato sauce.
Okay, we went a little off the rails there.
Wow, that's just dropped in there. Vinegar.
Nice.
This is rice vinegar. This is
Okay.
what I had. I figured you were gonna be fine with that.
I mean, it's not.
A little Asian flavor to it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you know what? Maybe that like adds to the worldliness of it.
Thanks.
Yeah, you got-
Jalapeno dropped straight in.
Mmm.
Yum.
Whoa.
That's did not expect that color. That's a crazy color.
Whoa.
Dude, she's ingesting a lot of cream tonight through these
Yeah,
drinks.
Max, I had the same thing about the curdling. I was
Yeah.
always go for a curdle with the tomato sauce.
Boy drinks got a lot of cream.
Boy drinks are curdling. Oh.
Oh, oh my
Oh,
God.
I hope the sugar helps a little.
Oh. Holy fuck.
Wait, you only took one sip?
She chugged a lot of that. Oh my god.
Braver than me.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Oh my god. How is she not throwing up?
Because I'm better than you. Okay.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
yakking. I would be
I would
yakking.
spew chunks.
I throw up easy.
For the last one, we have Josh's. It's called a gin and tonic.
I knew you were gonna do something like that again.
This one is 1 part Bailey's.
Look at
Hell
you
yeah,
guys.
brother.
Oh, is that ranch? Oh, is that ranch?
Well, because both of them are kind of creamy.
It's like
So I think
Midwestern Baileys.
Yeah, I think the cream of the Baileys and the cream of the ranch might actually pair kind of nice together.
Full fat ranch.
Full fat ranch,
Full fat ranch.
grapefruit juice.
Ugh.
I think that's another like curdle one.
That's
another
some
one
intense
curdling.
curdling. That's some curdling.
Yeah, I think we all found like we were like, what's gonna make it
Yeah.
bad? We all kind of arrived at the same thing. So, fellas, nicely done.
No
Yes.
sugar added. 3 butter pats just
Ugh.
dropped on top.
Ugh.
And Hubba Bubba gum, which when you cut it, kind of falls apart. Cut and put on the rim like an orange slice.
That's funny. I like that.
Hubba bubba.
Oh my god. Dude, the colors have been Oh, they're also creamy.
It's so creamy.
Oh,
Dude, stop. I don't want to see it.
roast.
Dude.
Okay.
Bravest girl in the world.
I will kill you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it will happen.
In the whole world.
My God, it's so okay.
Oh my God.
There's no liquid. It'll turn soft.
Uh,
Oh God. Okay.
oh my God.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
The texture of cottage cheese.
Holy fuck.
And those are the potions.
The grapefruit. Well, hats off to you, Avery. Hats off. That was unbelievable.
Can we get a ranking?
Wait, the Hubba Bubba tape as a palate cleanser.
Oh yeah, you gotta. That's your. Yeah, there you go. If you had to if you had to order one at a bar, which one would you order?
Mac.
Hey, the first. Wow. Okay, the hot Cheetos helped. If you had to give one to your worst enemy, which one would you give them?
The other three.
All right. Well done, boys. Well done, Samantha. Excited for you to watch this one later. Samantha really dove in head first. She committed.
Samantha was meant to be a part of the fun, yeah. I
all
think
right.
Samantha's wins in terms of the funnest looking drink because all of ours looked like a sludge.
Yeah,
And
hers was
Samantha's
pink.
did a
Hers
good
was
job
pink.
of like pink and orange and white.
Yeah.
Like colors were very clear. Were very
Oh,
distinct.
ours were very earth tony.
Yeah.
Before we hear what these three wrote, we're going to chat about the movie. On IMDb, the synopsis for Hundreds of Beavers is in this 19th century supernatural winter epic, a drunken Applejack salesman must go from zero to hero and become North America's greatest fur trapper by defeating hundreds of beavers. I'm sure we all have lots to say. 5 minutes is on the clock. Let's discuss.
Avery, are you all right? Okay.
Yes. Keep talking. I'm here.
That movie was not what I expected. That was bonkers. That was crazy. It was like a real life Looney Tunes. I was actually very impressed at how reminiscent it was of my favorite gags in things like Looney Tunes. I will say, I don't know what it is. I couldn't necessarily be like, oh, I'm loving it the whole time I was watching it. I was appreciating it immensely. I was like, this is insane. You know how Jeffrey feels about Citizen Kane, where he's like, I didn't like it, but I know it was. That's kind of how I was like feeling about this is my Citizen Kane. I'm like, oh yeah, this is amazingly well done. I'm also not like, oh fuck yeah, the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I will say in some ways I agree with Max where like a lot of the individual gags I was like these are very funny, but because there was almost no plot, like there was, but there, because there was virtually no plot, it was a little harder to appreciate in some ways because it was like watching almost like a blooper reel in a way where it's like yes, they're all funny in isolation and like you can see the like I really like the beginning section with the rabbits because you can kind of watch the bits like build in intensity. But once
Yeah.
he hit like a certain intensity, then it was kind of just bits, which I love bits.
It
But
is such you're so and this is not a bad thing. It's what the movie is. I didn't know this going in. I like the description is kind of like plotty. So I went in not even knowing it's more like a silent film. And I think it's not even it's kind of like when I watch a more artsy movie, like a real artsy movie where I go like, "Oh, I'm appreciating this a lot." There's a certain level of mainstream movie making I need to really get into it. and carry me along with all these bits and stuff, and I can still really appreciate it and not necessarily be like, oh, this is the funnest time for me. But I thought it was fucking the gay rabbit bit, my favorite one. That was my favorite bit.
So what are y'all's rankings?
It's a hard one for me to rate because
Like I do think it's very, and like the fact that it was made, I believe it was $150,000.
$150,000 is crazy.
That's like I think
I
it's really
found a
cool.
new. I saw a tweet. I was going to send it to you guys today. It said the new way to rank movies is good. I liked it. Good. I didn't like it. Bad. I liked it. Bad. I didn't like it. And this one for me falls under really good. I liked it. I didn't love it. So I'm going to give it like a. I'll give it like a 6 on enjoyment, but I'll give it like a 7.5, 8 as like what it's trying to do. You know.
Yeah. What about you, Jeffrey?
I would give it an 8. I think the quality of the movie is higher, but just because at a certain point I would like kind of there was certain moments where I was kind of phasing in and out because it was just
Yeah.
bit, and for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
that was a little. So I would get, but I would still give it an 8. I thought it was well done.
Yeah. Really well done.
All right, the other two. What do you think?
I loved this movie. I had a blast. I enjoyed it from a genre standpoint. I enjoyed it from a filmmaking standpoint, from an animation standpoint. Like just the combination of people in full rabbit suits to like having a animated woodpecker that attacks his head. There were times I laughed out loud. I thought it was exceedingly well done, while making fun of, sort of the genre as a whole. I give it a 9. I had a blast.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Josh.
10.
10.
Give it a 10. I felt the exact same way. I loved it. I think this might be the only original piece of art I've ever seen in my life. It's since watching Lord of the Rings, it's the only piece of art that I've seen that I've been like, I want to do that. Like I want to make that. Like it is worthy of like striving for in my mind because I've never seen anything like it. And it's like Rage Against the Machine. Like how they created rap rock and did it so well that like no one could do it and not look like losers afterwards.
Yeah.
That's this film. Like they're like it's like the logic systems that they built out. And I think that hits a lot of really important notes for me where I'm always harping on geography with movies. Like I always say like that movie didn't have good geography because I think it's so important to build a functioning world with like hard magic systems and like that you can actually like place yourself in your own mind. And it did all of those things perfectly for me. And so I think that it is pretty specific in a way, in the way that I'm interpreting it, like for my personal enjoyment. But I loved it. Absolutely.
I've never seen anything like it. It is one of the most original things I've ever seen. The sheer intelligence and creativity of small 1 second bits and like physical jokes was staggering. That was crazy. And again, I was appreciating it on a more artistic level than like a fun level. But I also appreciate the movie honestly because it gave me a lot of insight into Josh as well. I was like, oh, I'm getting a little bit more why he likes this. It kind of speaks to a lot of things I see about Josh's humor. It also felt like talking to Jeffrey. It's like we get it with the bits. Fucking tell me something, okay?
I gotta run to that. I gotta go.
I thought it was incredibly impressive that they were able to pull off Looney Tunes with human beings. That is
Yes.
absolutely something that shouldn't be able to be done, but they did it well and without being too corny with it. Are you done crying?
Yeah, I'm good. I just had to. There was something in my room I had to grab.
Yeah. You don't have to be back next week. Don't worry.
Featured guest. Just make the most of it.
Yeah.
That'll
Okay.
make me feel better. Yeah.
Well, honestly, one of the more he always picks one I know is going to be a little bit of I have to sit here, I have to make sure I block out these 2 hours and I'm going to focus, but I come across there's two camps for Josh. They're all like that for me. Half of them are I wish I didn't watch that. Gumby and the Toy Soldier one. The other half is like, oh, that wasn't like the easiest watch of my life. I'm happy I saw that movie. So this one falls into the happy I saw that movie camp. along with the serpent one.
I don't know if Gumby doesn't impact you every day of your life. That movie.
It does. I didn't say it doesn't.
My
It
life.
impacts me negatively. It made my life worse. It made my life worse.
I have on my own re-looked up the Gumby song and listened to it that they play at the end of the movie I've tried to find it on like Amazon Music. And I can't. It's not anywhere, but it's on
What do
YouTube.
they
Listen to it.
what do they cry like jewels or something?
They
Pearls.
cry pearls.
All right, we're not bringing Gumby back. All right, well, that was a great conversation. Thank you, Josh, for your choice, and shout out whatever the guy's name was. It was like Wes or some shit. I saw this movie on a couple people's favorite new watches of the year on Letterboxd, so a lot of people seem to have recently found this and enjoyed it. On the Roku channel, weirdly, for free. So now on to the reviews. These three freaks watched hundreds of beavers, and not the usual hundreds of beavers they're watching, generated a name, age, and location for a character, and then wrote a movie review in their voice. You'll hear each of them read 4 main sections. 1, character bios. 2, get to know you questions. 3, improvised responses. And 4, the movie review. Everything except the improvised responses have been written for them beforehand. This is also the first time the contestants have seen each other's work. It's a cold read. They have no idea what they're about to say. And I have no idea which of them made what character and corresponding review. The writer is not necessarily the reader, and I have to guess who wrote what. They're trying to trick me because if I get them all wrong, I lose. But if I get even one right, then whichever one of them I score the lowest is the loser. No matter what, someone's getting shafted. There will always be a loser, and losers get
Losers
punished.
get punished. Avery,
Yes,
okay?
They
Sorry
just
for
get-
interrupting.
What?
Do you feel all right?
My face is so hot. It's crazy. I'm
You're just
fine.
getting a little tipsy. Little
No.
drunk, little
No.
drunk.
You'd
I
like
think the
Okay.
alcohol is the only thing keeping it's like neutralizing something.
Someone's starting to feel a little flirty, a little fresh.
Oh
Couple of shots in
Nothing gets you
there.
fresh like Velveeta and ranch.
yeah, I can't.
Ooh la la.
Okay, our first reader is Josh. Josh, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review? Are you? Oh, I think he might be a beaver. All right. Introduce your character and give us the title of your review, Josh.
My name is Pamela the Beaver, after my great grandmother.
Hi,
But you can just call me Pam. I am 32 beaver years old, and I live in a dam. The title of my review is You'll Never Believe What Happened to Me.
Pam, all right. Welcome to the show. We're very glad to have you. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, like I said, you'll never believe what happened to me. It was the craziest thing. So one night, I was minding my own business in the dam, just keeping watch, when I heard a strange noise down below, like human footsteps, like clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. I was worried someone might be breaking into the dam, and I wanted a second opinion. So I turned around to talk to Zeke, who was standing next to me. And I said, Zeke, I'm worried someone's breaking into the dam. And he said, why do you think that? And I said, didn't you hear? I heard a clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop sound just now. And he said, no, I didn't hear anything. And I said, I think we should get a third opinion. So me and Zeke turned around to talk to Charlie, who was standing next to us. And I said, Charlie, I'm worried someone's breaking into the dam. And he said, what? And I said, Charlie, I'm worried someone's breaking into the dam. And he said, what? And I said, take off your headphones, Charlie. And he said, okay. And then he took them off and he said, what do you want? And I said, Charlie, I'm worried someone's breaking into the dam. And he said, why do you think that? And I said, didn't you hear? I heard a clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop sound just now. And he said, no, idiot, I didn't hear anything. I was wearing headphones. And I said, okay, feels a little uncalled for. I was just asking. And Charlie said, okay, that feels a little uncalled for. And I said, whatever. I think we should get a fourth opinion. So me and Zeke and Charlie turned around to talk to
Am I
Rebecca.
supposed to stop this one? Would you?
Hey,
let's.
sorry, I am in the middle of a story.
Would you like to hear me say the R?
I am in the middle of a story.
It's creepy. He just volunteered it. I'm so sorry, Pamela. Please continue.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So me and Zeke and Charlie turned around and talked to Rebecca, who we thought was standing next to us, but it turns out she was actually sitting next to us. And Samantha was sitting there too. And they were playing chess. And I said, Rebecca and Samantha, I'm worried someone's breaking into the dam. And Rebecca said, hold on a second. I'm about to beat Samantha at chess. And Samantha said, in your dreams. But then Rebecca moved her knight to g6 and said, checkmate. And Samantha said, drat. And Charlie said, I saw that coming, which I thought was a little rude. And I was going to confront him about it. And then Rebecca said, so what were you saying? And I said, Rebecca and Samantha, I'm worried someone's breaking into the dam. And Rebecca said, why do you think that? And I said, didn't you hear? I heard a click, clop, click, clop, click, clop, click, clop, click, clop sound just now. And Rebecca said, no, I didn't hear. I was too busy mopping the floor.
I'm convinced.
Am I not the guest? Isn't the host supposed to let the guest talk?
I apologize, Pam. Do you have more of the story you want to tell?
And Rebecca said, no, I didn't hear it. I was too busy mopping the floor with Samantha at chess. Samantha ignored that and said, wait, I have an idea. What sound did it make again? And I said, it was click, clop, 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 click, clop sound. And she said, no, never mind. I don't have an idea. And I said, we need a sixth opinion because Samantha's opinion was the fifth opinion. So me and Zeke and Charlie and Rebecca and Samantha turned around to talk to Brian, who was on guard next to us. And I said, Brian, I'm worried someone's breaking into the dam. And he said, why do you think that? And I said, didn't you hear? I heard it click, clop, 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 click, clop. Let me finish or I will kill myself.
No, Pam, I have a question for you.
I will kill myself.
Okay.
Click, clop, click, clop, click, clop, click, clop, click, clop, click, clop, click, clop sound just now. And he said, no, I didn't hear anything. I was facing the other way. And I said, I think we should get a seventh opinion. But then he said, but I can see the motion sensor went off. And I said, so what should we do? And he said, I don't know. And Charlie said, shocker. And I was fed up by this point. And I said, Charlie, do you have any idea? And he looked down and he said, no. And I felt good for having won that exchange. And then I said, okay, now I think we should get a seventh opinion. So me and Zeke and Charlie and Rebecca and Samantha and Brian went over.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Pam?
Whatever. You don't even care.
No, I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay.
Bye. Bye.
Yikes, Max.
Wow.
Did she just leave because I made her stop? Is that the end of the review?
She literally kept telling you she had a story to tell and you refused to listen. So I don't know.
Christ, dog. Holy fuck.
Well, I guess I don't ask about the movie. She left. What everyone think of our first character, Pam?
I think she was silenced.
I wish she was. I was excited to see where the story went.
Who the fuck wrote this one? What the fuck is going on? This is the most baffling one we've had yet. This one's baffling. All right. Well, I have to guess who wrote this one.
That is the premise of the game.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not good at that part of the game. Okay.
You guess, and we try to like mix it up and
Yeah.
back to you.
I'm gonna guess. Avery.
Because it was a woman.
Because I wanted.
That's a slave from Max.
Ooh.
I wanted her to stop talking. Okay. Our next reader is Avery. Avery, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
My name is Angie Selder. I am 24 years old. I live in Los Angeles. And the title of my review is I am an animal rights activist.
Oh my God. Well, welcome to the show. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Hi, my name is Angie Selder. I am 24 years old and I live in Los Angeles, California, city of Angels. It may not look at it, but I am an animal rights expert and advocate for pedo. which stands for People for the Emus, obviously, duh. After watching this movie, I realized how important aminals were because they're cute with big heads and large bodies. But what could a girl like me do? Well, that's where you're wrong. I went to my local farmer's market and found a man who said he could help me by selling me an aminal, in this case, an emu, and the most endangered of all the species. When I turned around, the man was gone. But in his place, what's my new friend, helper, and business partner, the emu. Say hi, emu. It may not look it, but I am writing a book about how we can protect and save the emu population, and this guy is helping me write it. I may not look it, but when I leave my journal out sometimes, I come back and there's stuff written in it about emus that I didn't know. For example, did you know emus don't like it when people wear clothing? Or how about, did you know that emus prefer your feet totally exposed and well polished and on display at all times? I'm sure I didn't know these facts, but I learned them from my emu friend.
Would you put the emo slightly? Oh my God. Okay.
Say hi.
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. That's a legit emu.
It's an emu.
All right. Well, Angie, that is interesting. I have a couple of questions for you. What is something that you believe that other people may not?
That my emu is real. My friends tell me it's not real, and there's just some guy sticking his hand up his ass pretending to be an emu. I don't think so. I think he's real, and he's my very beautiful friend.
Oof, okay. What are some ways you are making a difference, Angie?
Right. I'm making a difference by writing my book. And in my book about emus, I learn lots of things. No bras after 2 p.m. Sunday mornings are for naked bird seeing time, and only one emu per girl. That's it. That's all I'm doing right now.
Okay. I think maybe you have some friends you should listen to, but in the meantime, let's open up the floor.
Why do you say that? Do you not?
Can you show me the rest of the emu? Is there more of the emu? Or is there a hand in there?
There's no hand in him.
There's no hand in it. Okay. Anyone else have a question for Angie?
Yeah. Will you kiss him?
He kisses me all the time.
Oh my God. That's horrible. Jeffrey, can you ask a different question?
Can you kiss him again?
Oh, nice.
You like?
All right. Let's move this. Let's move this right along. Angie, what did you think of the movie?
Oh, one more. I'll be right back. I have to go start his shower, okay? I'm coming right back. I'm coming right back.
What's up?
Are you the emu? Am I supposed to be hearing you?
I'm scared of the emu.
Shut up and listen before she gets back. What the fuck do you think you're doing trying to cock block me from some sweet ass? So what if she thinks I'm a real emu? It's no different than when you used to pretend to be gay so you could watch girls get undressed. Oh, and for the record, I'm not just some puppet controlled by a guy's hand up my ass, okay? I play by Muppet rules, which means according to adults, children, and Hollywood, I'm a real dude. And I'm not gonna let some numbnut dickbat get in the way of me getting all 10 centimeters of my felt prick sopping wet. No. You may say that this is okay, that it's not okay, and it's immoral, but I can't help how fucking dumb this girl is. Huh? She decided to watch that movie and decided that all the animals and costumes were real, dude, and that she thinks that they're gonna that they're real. And so yeah, I'm gonna show her how she can save and protect some emus. I'm gonna show her real hard. Anything in that little book she'll do, huh? And I'm only getting started, baby. Do you understand that the clout you get in the emu world and the Muppet world if you actually bang a real human chick? Of course you don't. Listen, you can't even understand. You can't even fathom what you've never done. You mention one word of this to anyone, and I'll make sure one of those giant-ass beavers know exactly where you live. Every single one of them owes me a favor, and I'm not afraid to cash in. Shut the fuck up. She's coming back.
Oh, look, it's me. I'm back.
Oh, Angie, how's it going?
It's time for his shower, so I have to go, okay?
Okay, I have some concerns, Angie. Are you interested in hearing them?
Yeah.
I think the emu guy is trying to use you for sex and might not totally be a real emu.
That's a part of saving the emus. It's in my conservation book.
All right. I wasn't even gonna try to help.
I apologize.
I wasn't even gonna try to help her anymore. She was beyond helping. Um, God damn. Whose voice was that? Tell me after. But that was crazy. He was pretty scary. That was a scary one. I felt pretty threatened.
Especially
And
when
he, and he heard me just snitch on him, so maybe I hope he doesn't send those beavers after me.
we'll see.
Well, what did everyone think of our second character, Angie, and her pet emu that she was conversing?
I kind of thought one thing, and then I kind of thought another thing at the end.
Yeah.
Pretty chill.
Pretty
What,
chill.
Josh?
Pretty chill.
Pretty chill. That might have been one of the
Kinda
less
do-
half chill, half not chill. Fuck, I have no idea who wrote that one. I'm confused because if Avery didn't write it, someone either sent her to buy an emu or sent her an emu. Um, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Josh for now, but we'll see. We'll see. I always change them, and then half of the time I regret that, and half of the time it works perfectly. Our last reader is Jeffrey. Please introduce your character and give us the title of your review. Interesting. Okay. Not my favorite. So, little. Oh wait, I know what it is. Fuck.
My name is George Worthington. I am 98 years old, and I live in Hartford, Connecticut. The title of my review is Bugs Bunny.
Why didn't I pick up on it when I was watching the movie? All right, George, what is up, buddy? Would you please tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Worthington?
Oh, okay. Uh, um, mm, uh, I, uh, I, uh,
Okay. Um,
I,
do you want a more specific question, George? Would that help? George, what's your favorite outfit?
my, my old church clothes. On Sunday, you'd Put on your best coat. Round up your rambunctious boys. Pile into little Mickey's scooter and zip on down to the drive-in to beat the jazz out of some immigrants. Wasn't hard to find them. Spaniards, Greeks, just follow the dirt. Short, hairy yellers living in the cave.
Oh God.
We thump 'em hard, collect their spice-stained teeth up off the floor and sort them by size back at the clubhouse. When night fell, I was the housewife. So much to do. Bugs Bunny, you're gonna get cold. You'll catch your death out there.
George, what is the best advice you have ever received?
Big Slow Tom was the king of the rambunctious boys. He could eat the most corn. Oh, we'd sock those long-armed animals so hard we'd give 'em souls. Pull their legs and candy came out. That's a Looney Tunes gag. Big Slow Tom got to choose a boy to be rambunctious with, and he chose me. He was he was rambunctious all over me. He'd rambunctious inside me, and I'd swallow his rambunctious, and his rambunctious would spill out onto my face. The Greeks are stinky. Mm, Bugs Bunny. Sometimes a man, sometimes a woman. Always right. Always my friend. What was that?
Well, I didn't say anything. I have no words, actually, George. I'm a little speechless.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any questions they would like to ask?
Yes. George, if you could say,
Or
yeah, if you could say something to, what was his name? Big Tom, Big Slow Tom?
Slow
big,
time.
Slow
slow.
Tom? Big Slow Tom. If you could say anything to Big Slow Tom right now, what would it be?
You up for another?
Oh.
I'd say, Big Slow Tom. All these years, I've got more crevices. Age does not wither her, and it's collecting rainwater. I'll keep 'em like jewels. I can play with it. I want to hold.
Josh, ask him a question.
I got a question. George, what's your favorite food?
Classic.
Beans. I eat them with a fork. I put them on my plate. I like to squeeze them out. Little balls onto the plate. Where do they go? They roll around. Can't sit on them. Can't step on them. Only one place for those little balls to go.
All right. What do you think of the movie, George?
More or less. Those were the days. We just smoke the whiskers off those immigrants. Their language sounded like insults, like threats. They all had names like Bibbo, Dunkalops, and Trudy Dark Fingers. I'd say, don't be afraid. You never seen a baseball bat? Why, it's the great American pastime. All we need is a bat and a ball. And I taught him how to play, starting with his legs. Then I taught his arms. And then his ribs learned. And then his head. Home run. He's a rascal. That Bugs Bunny. We caught him once, you know. He screamed! It was snowing.
Kind of the more beautiful of all of them. Well, thank you, George Worthington. If that's the end. There we go. Okay. Holy fuck. I should have known with the bunnies. I forgot. Jeffrey, come back. You
Jeffrey.
can blame all on me. All right. Well, great job, Jeffrey. That was fucking excruciating as always. Gets older every time. Was 98? 98 might have been the oldest bunny review we've had.
If he's older, he has to be slower. Because older people are
I'm glad we started so slow then, so we have places to go. What everyone think of George? Not a chill guy. I mean, kind of chill, but he wasn't chill in the past.
Pretty chill, dude.
Spaniards and Greeks. I mean, who gives a fuck?
That. Clip that. Samantha, do not delete that.
They're both such a violent people.
Put
They're
that
gonna come
in
after
a
me.
reel.
Yeah. Well,
What did you think of him?
one of my best buds. Sounds great. Sounds like a great time.
I don't know. He would not have been one of my best buds.
I condone all of it.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. Who didn't I guess yet? I didn't guess Jeffrey yet. I guess I'll guess Jeffrey. Round it out. We'll see. Don't even know what I think. But now that we've heard all the reviews, we are gonna hear everyone's, oh my God, fuck, marry, kill rankings for the three characters we've been introduced to. Dear listener, don't worry. If there are children, we immediately kill them. All children must die. We do not have any children in this one. I am killing. Ooh, so if I kill the emu, I also have to kill Audrey.
Or a package deal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kill George.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna threesome with Audrey and the creepy emu because they're already having sex. Whatever. I'll join. And then I'm gonna marry Pam because besides the stories, I don't think she sounds worthy of dying, but it was a pretty annoying story, and I guess I'll be married to a beaver.
Max says it'll be a loveless marriage, but I guess
Yeah,
He basically told her to shut up anyway, so halfway there.
yeah,
Halfway.
true.
I think I would mimic that. I think that's the right move.
Yeah.
The emu and Audrey seem pretty rowdy.
I feel bad giving him sexual pleasure, but you know what?
I feel bad, but he's also giving me sexual pleasure.
That's true. It's a mutual hatred.
I think I'm gonna kill the emu and Audrey. Yeah, I'm gonna
Avery has quite a disdain for unintelligent people. Avery doesn't give a-
I'm gonna kill the emu and Audrey. I'm gonna marry I'm sorry, Pamela, and then I'm gonna fuck George. I'm gonna full send.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You'll probably end up killing him too.
Oh, true.
I'm
Good
gonna
way to
marry
go.
George. I'm gonna marry George because he's gonna die soon. I'm gonna get his money.
This is
No.
what you did the last time there was an old man.
I'm gonna fuck Audrey and the emu. And then I'm gonna kill Pam because you cannot marry or have sex with an animal. It's a beaver.
I'm so mad.
Yeah, Josh's big fucking tenet of his writing. Well, we had a nice little variety there. That was good. All right. Well, now, God, I kind of forgot I have responsibilities. Now, before we officially learn who wrote what, I have to blindly rate the writing and reading we've enjoyed. The scoring categories are, as always, 5 points for the funniest written review, which review made you laugh the most. 4 points for the best written review, which review was crafted most cohesively. 3 points for the best performance, which contestant really brought their character to life. 2 points for the best improvised response, which contestant gave the best improvised response. And 1 point for the best improvised question, which contestant asked the best improvised question. Best improvised question goes to... It's simple. Josh saying kiss the ostrich. I was gonna give it to Jeffrey for kiss it again because that's a funnier one, but that's just piggybacking off of what Josh did. So Josh gets the point.
No, I think it was pretty original.
2 points for the best improvised response. Which contestant gave the best improvised response? That was Jeffrey with the crevices. 3 points for the best performance, which contestant really brought the character to life, also goes to Jeffrey. It kind of sucks because he gets a leg up because he's always George, but or whatever that guy's name is, but can't fault him. Can't fault him. He always crushes. 4 points for the best written review, which review was crafted most cohesively. Which review was crafted most cohesively. I'm gonna go Audrey and the emu, and 5 points for funniest goes to George. So please give yourselves the points appropriate. And now I have to guess who wrote each review. Contestants, ready your whiteboards to record your score. If I fail to guess the correct writer, the contestant author gets a point. But if I do find them out, they lose a point. If I fail to guess any of the three, I lose. If there's a tie, the contestant with the higher scored point category wins, and if I, the host, fail to win or lose for 4 straight games, I automatically lose that game. So I really want to get these right. Would this be my second week in a row?
Third.
I didn't lose 2 weeks, 2 shows.
You're not on the chopping block yet. I know that. I can't remember exactly.
We gotta count. We gotta figure out if it's 2 or 3, but I'm not quite there yet. All right, let's figure out the rest. Fuck. I'm gonna guess that everyone wrote their own. Let's figure out where the rest of these points go. Did I just get them all wrong? Is she laughing at me? Who really wrote Josh's? Pam.
Oh, I did.
Who really wrote Audrey?
I did.
Oh, thank God. And who really wrote George?
I did.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. So I got one. Well, let's hold up your whiteboards.
Yes.
I gave you best written review.
No. It's deserved. Every once in a while you can be mad. I'm not mad about this one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I liked your review a lot.
Yeah. No.
I, I awarded it. Why did Jeffrey win? So Jeffrey won because I gave him those extra points, and because I
Jeffrey, how
didn't
many
mess
points
up.
did you get?
I got 6.
I
Oh,
got
he didn't
7.
win. He didn't win. I just meant how he beat Avery by that many points, but it's those extras I gave him. Oh my, are you drinking the Fernet?
Avery,
Well,
stop.
it's
Oh, that's
Avery,
Bailey.
no.
you gave me 5 points and Avery 4 points, but then you didn't guess mine and you did guess Avery, so that
Yeah.
puts me up 1 and Avery down 1.
And then yeah, okay. God, I thought it was Josh, and then for some reason I just got away from it. I don't know. I started doing this thing. I shouldn't give you guys any insight into my thinking because I don't have a leg up at all.
Don't
But
give up to the viewers.
oh yeah, that's how
We're
it
not
works.
listening.
I don't know. There was a few people started really writing things that I thought John. I already said this. They thought other people started writing things I thought Josh would write. So now it's very hard for me to figure out what Josh is actually writing, and it's pissing me off. Um, they fucking I don't know. All right. Well, for each member of the game. Oh well, who's our fucking loser? Oh, Avery's our loser, and our winner
Oh,
is Josh. Same as last week. For each member of the game show, we've compiled tailor-made punishments. We're gonna review our list and find something truly awful for Avery to do. And
you know what? I'm not afraid anymore.
and since she lost, she's gonna put herself on mute so we can take a minute to discuss what will be done with her. All right, well, I'm gonna read it. I'm reading this one.
Go for it.
Avery, you have to spend 2 hours in a pool in at least waist deep water. You must wear goggles and pool floaties for the whole time. Guys, we're all so close to 30. We're nearing 30. So childish. Oh, all right. Well, how do you feel about it?
I thought it was gonna be the Disney one. Honestly, I'm a little relieved. I'm gonna.
You shouldn't tell us which one you're relieved about it not being.
It doesn't matter anymore.
I
Nothing.
literally just Googled Disney events Dallas and nothing came up, so I didn't pitch it.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be dumb. This is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna have to find a pool because it's fucking January.
Well, there's
And
indoor pools.
what?
There's indoor pools.
Okay.
Like a YMCA
Yeah.
or a YWCA, right? Equality.
Yeah.
Okay.
So really excited.
Well, okay. That'll be fun. Have fun with your pruny toes and fingers. We're excited to see it. I hope you pick some good floaties. That leaves us with one, and remember, waist deep water. Don't go fuck around in the shallow end. That leaves us with one final matter, and it's learning what movie we'll be watching next week. I'm curious if this will fall into the like it or hate it camp for me. The winner has the honor of choosing next week's movie, which means Josh gets to enlighten us with his selection.
Gosh.
We are going to be watching Prospero's books.
Never heard of it.
Like from The Tempest?
Well, technically, yes.
1991 film. The poster's not convincing me I want to watch this. Prospero's Books is a 1991 British avant-garde film adaptation of William Shakespeare's The Tempest, written directed by Peter Greenaway.
Oh
It
yeah.
combines mime, dance, opera, and animation.
How do you even know this movie?
He's not gonna tell you.
He did direct The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover, which I've heard is a gorgeous movie to watch. So,
The film is also notable for its extensive use of nudity.
okay. Cool. Well,
Hell yeah.
well, all right. Mm, uh, cool. We're gonna watch this movie. How I feel about it. Prospero's books. Well, no matter what, no matter how much we like the movie, at least we know this is gonna do big numbers. This is gonna draw people in.
People are tuning. We heard that people watch more episodes when they've seen the movie, and Josh said, "I've got it. I've got the movie.
Um,
No more."
well, listen, everyone, to me and no one else, because I'm the only person who truly understands and loves you, and if you leave, we'll both die. Watch Gaslight Game Show on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify, and support us on our other platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Patreon. We'll be coming out with a new episode every week, and we'd love to hear from all of you. Comment, reach out, be loud and annoying. We love that. If you comment something funny on any of our social media posts, we'll read it on the episode. And if you challenge me to a fight, I'll fuck your shit up so bad. Tune in soon for more torture. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Those are good.
You guys
Did
just-
you want me to ask those questions? Or did you just
Yeah,
put
how
those
was
in?
that supposed to end?
Were you just like, this is gonna go till it stops and we'll see what happens?
It was going to go till it stops. I put those questions there to be like, if they called to you, then you could do them. Yeah, I honestly didn't think you were going to ask the questions. And then you asked me, and I was like, oh damn, he's going for it. Okay. No, the goal was just to see whether Josh would get to the end of the story or whether you would interrupt him.
Was there an end?
There was technically an end.
How
Here's-
was it?
Here's
How many opinions were in total?
you were on the last interaction.
I let it go that long.
Yeah. They went and talked to like the head Beavers door, and then they said, "Oh well, let's go check out what's going on." And then it goes, "So me and Zeke and Charlie and Rebecca and Samantha and Brian and the captain went down to the door, but there was no one there, so we went to bed." And that was the end.